early morning stream here in Thunder Bay. It's a little after 7 a.m. But I have my son tonight for some time, and it's kind of nice that I'm doing a hockey game stream. It's twofold. Number one, I've noticed through my YouTube views that my hockey playing streams are getting the most attention, so I kind of like that. It's fun to do the commentary aspect of it. And number two, actually, is I'm very proud. My son is going to be trying out for a double A team that is put on by the Stahl brothers, Eric, Mark, and Jordan Stahl, for a summer hockey camp here in Thunder Bay. And I'm going to have to be working on him with a shot because he has a shot competition coming up as well. So it's all about hockey on this stream. And the reason why I'm doing it in the morning is because right after work, I'm going to be heading outside and getting in some street hockey with my 8-year-old son, Dawson. So here we are. Now, I know from those of you who have seen my streams, this isn't Vegas. This is Pittsburgh. I know, shocking, but there's a reason for that. I actually have two favorite teams. My first ever favorite team was the Pittsburgh Penguins and still is. One of my fondest memories is seeing the goal on John Casey from Mario Lemieux in 1991, and even prior to that, around 1990, I had been seeing some Hockey Night in Canada with my dad, who was a Leafs fan, and I was supposed to be a Leafs fan, I believe. That was his intention, but I saw number 66, Mario Lemieux, and I remember saying, I like him, and I've been a fan of the Penguins ever since. So that is my first team. Then my team out of the West, of course, is Vegas, just because I've enjoyed their style of play since they came into the league. I realize obviously they have their own issues in terms of management, certain treatment of players, but in that sense, I'm not going to take that out on the players on the team. Management is management. It's the business side. Sometimes it's ugly, sometimes it's smooth, and at this point, I'm in a position for Vegas where I can separate the art from the artist. But having gotten that out of the way, this is my season mode, which I played through all 82 games, and I'm first in the Eastern Conference, and I think first in the league as well. And I'm doing a first round matchup against Boston. It's kind of terrifying. It's an 8th seed because I don't want to get torched by Pasta, but we'll have to see what happens here. And there's only one way to do that, and that's by jumping right in. All right, Crosby in to take the draw for Pittsburgh and loses it. Carlson to the check. Puck dumped into the boards, trying to find an outlet, and does. Feeds it up. There's Carlson into the first shot for Pittsburgh, and the save made by Omar. Patterson to the ball as well, and Omar got that one too. Smith now with a long-range shot. That was another save. Marcus Pettersson now with a boom. And it looks like Boston's having a hard time getting into the zone. Riley Smith does a little bit of a dipsy doodle. Shoots, save, made again off the pad of Omar. Carlson back to the point, shoot, and another big save. And it looks like Omar is going to hold on to try to stop this pressure. Evgeny Malkin now in to take the draw for Pittsburgh. Loses that one as well. As you can tell, whatever team I'm playing as, I'm still not the best when it comes to draws. There's Van Riemsdyk. Brings it in for Boston. Loses it to Carlson, who then loses it to the Boston player. And there too, I didn't see it fast enough to get the name. Joseph dumps it in. There we go, Ricard Raquel at the side, and Omar got that one. James Van Riemsdyk skates it through for Boston to Charlie Coyle. Blocked off, and now trying to find an outlet around the net. Oh. Michael Bunting. Because for the most part, I did try to update my modern Penguins to the team that's on the ice. There's one notable change, which is with my third line. I traded Ryan Graves to Tampa Bay because they weren't doing well in this season. I got Anthony Cirelli as the third line center. Jesse Puljujarvi shoots, and there's another save. And it looks like Morgan Geekie now for Boston, bringing it out. Or at least he was, until he got rubbed off. Letang finds a lane to the aforementioned Anthony Cirelli. Brilliant shot, and a save made again by Omar. There's another feed. Cirelli with a shot. And, oh wow, I didn't even realize it's actually DiPietro in net. I was just going with Omar thinking that's who number one was. But, whatever. Oh, Morgan Geekie might be injured. That looks bad. He was shaken up. And looks like there's something going on with his leg. Have to keep an eye on that. He does appear to be on the bench for now. And the highlighted players, as I thought, Pasternak for Boston and Crosby for Pittsburgh. Lars Eller steps in now to take the draw. Pittsburgh finally wins one. Back to the young boy, Jack St. Ivany, and that was a save. And the puck went off the boards. Feeds it back to Sean Ludwig. And there's a scrum now along the boards. Jake DeBrusk. I almost said he's his dad. Jack St. Ivany. Cross to Ludwig. Finds an outlet to Lars Eller, who's now our fourth line center. And again, runs off the boards. And they're trying to do the change up here. So far, no goals. Pittsburgh's definitely had the majority of the shots so far. Another hit by St. Ivany. Oh, trying to skate that one through, but not quite. There's Brian Rust. Rust shoots. Crosby got that one as well. And there's Boquist to Lauko. Crowd trying to will Pittsburgh on here. And Jari, save there. There's Jesse Puljujarvi. Oh, leaves it open! And another save. Thought I would have had a better shot on goal there, but I guess not. Pedersen back to St. Ivany, and that one didn't go either. Pedersen. Cirelli in front. Shoots, and another save made by DiPietro. I guess that's the funny thing with these seasons, because, you know, you pay attention to what your team's doing, and potentially not the other one. To the net, save on Puljujarvi. And it looks like there's a Penguins penalty to be called. Drew O'Connor going to the box for interference. Can Pittsburgh kill off this power play? Or will Boston get the first goal of this game? Boston's definitely a dangerous power play. Eller wins the draw. Erik Karlsson is on a penalty kill for some reason. I'm really going to have to change around the setup once I move forward, because I didn't realize that it's all over the place. All right, Boston now with the puck. Victor Arvidsson. Interesting trade, I guess, with the Kings. And Lars Eller. Lars Eller with a shot, short-handed, and it looks like DiPietro is going to be tough to beat tonight. Chris Letang makes a little more sense to be on the penalty kill because he does do defense as well. More of a two-way defender than just offensive. Feeds one back to Joseph, and there's a blast. Scores! Just got a hold of that rebound off the pad and took full advantage of it. Yeah, this is definitely quite wrong. Michael Bunting's not even a center. So I knew I was going to lose that draw. Ryan Ross dumps it in. Not in front of him yet. Ross is there just trying to get a shot off, but kind of blocked a little bit. Michael Bunting dumps it in, and that brings an end to period number 1. I was going to say, I knew I outshot them by quite a bit, 19-4, but Mikey DiPietro just stood on his head. What does period 2 have in store? Well, let's find out. Lars Eller in to take the draw. Looks like Boston is still on the power play for another 8 seconds. Not going to like the fact that it was a shorthanded goal given up by Boston. Lars Eller, beautiful, hangs onto the puck. Shot in front, and DiPietro's got that one. Well, there's a long shot from the point. Wish I would have waited for somebody to set up, but I didn't think I'd be able to hang on to the puck. So that's 2 goals generated off the rebound, and gives Pittsburgh a 2-0 lead. DiPietro is just scrambling, couldn't get back in time to get that rebound, and now it's 2-0 Pittsburgh. I know after this I'm going to take some time to readjust these lines a little bit, because I'm not happy with certain defense pairs and whatnot. And obviously that penalty kill with Michael Bunting as a center doesn't make any sense, so... But to be fair, I wasn't planning to do this maybe till later on in the summer or closer to the time just before NHL25 would come out. But I do see, again, like I said, that people are enjoying my hockey content a little more than my other stuff, so figured why not give it a chance. Crosby now going to dump that one in. Ryan Rust. Drops back to nobody in particular. Jari out to play it. Thank goodness that pass was not intercepted. That was a bit of a risky play. Crosby had it, lost it. Letang. Oh, gets completely run over. There's Arvidsson again. I have to give them credit. Hampus Lindholm puts Boston on the board. Very nice play in front with the defenseman jumping up on the rush. Let's bend and not break. Lost the draw. Oh. Jari now is going to hang on. Not liking this pressure here. Evgeny Malkin steps in to take the draw. Loses it. Ricard Raquel. Dipsy doodles around with a shot. It was a big save made by DiPietro. St. Ivan with a shot from the point, and the puck was loose, but collected by Lindholm. Brought out by Charlie McAvoy. Oh, that was a nice defensive play. Michael Bunting brings it the other way for Malkin. Save made by DiPietro. Really from the point, almost acting like a defenseman. O'Connor back to St. Ivan. He scores! The rookie's on the board with his first playoff goal! Jack St. Ivy with a wrister from the point to give the Penguins a 2-goal lead again. Joel Potter dumps it in. Something I'm telling my son to work on is dumping in the puck like that if he's the winger, to go get it as a forechecker. So it's nice to see that in game action. Oh! Nice hit, Joel Potter. Beats it up to Puljujärvi. And Marcus Pettersson now with a shot as well. Back to Carlson. Shoots! And I realized Erik Karlsson didn't have the monster season that he had with San Jose his first year in Pittsburgh. But you know what? He was solid. And I think that maybe with another full year, a better, offensive structure for things on the power play, I think Karlsson may even be better. Not going to say he's going to get 100-foot. Shoots and scores! Valtteri Puustinen! And it's 4-1. And Emil Bemstrom in front, causing some havoc on that goal. But it looks like Pittsburgh has broken this game wide open here in the second. Well, Smith tried to feed that one in. Oh, what a shot, but missed it. Missed it entirely. Victor Arvidsson getting crunched along the boards twice. Theo Joseph skates it out a little bit, but loses it. James Van Riemsdyk. Ryan Rust. Rust with a shot! Oh, Crosby on the backhand. But DiPietro's got that one. Evgeny Malkin. Can tie that one in. Theo Joseph. Evgeny Malkin. Shoots, scores! What a goal! That one little deep left a wide open chance for Malkin and he buries it. What a goal! Gino Machino. And again, there's someone else causing havoc in front in the form of Ricard Raquel. And Pittsburgh now has a 4-goal lead. Just score! Mr. Smith is on the board. Guy who maybe didn't work out too well in his first year in Pittsburgh. I think he just missed being in Vegas. And, didn't really put out as much effort as I would hope as a Pens fan. Hopefully that'll turn around, or he gets moved this offseason. And we can kind of restart from there with a different direction. Michael Bunting, knocked off the puck. And that is the end of period number 2. (36-8) in terms of shots. Oh my goodness. All right, this is period number 3. And can Boston dig themselves out of this hole? Or, well, game one in the battle of the black and gold belong to Pittsburgh. There we go to Crosby in front. And that was a wonky looking save, but doesn't matter. Save it any way you can. Scrum for it along the boards. Oh, dug out by Smith. Nice shot, Carlson. Going to try to bring himself back to the point for Rust. It looks like they kind of flip-flop positions there. Boston now with an outlet to Zacha. And a save, again, on that end by Jari, who obviously has not been very busy if you pay attention to the shot total. Smith with a long-range shot to the side. DiPietro still in net for some reason. I would think that after giving up 5 goals, that he would have been chased, but here we are. Evgeny Malkin tries to win the draw, and of course doesn't, because I am no good at draws. There, Carlson. Puck back to Pettersson. Finds a nice way out. Back to Carlson, who jumps on the rush, and there's a shot right there. Oh, Michael Bunting. Bunting. Shoots! Scores! Bunting went hunting and has gotten himself his first goal in playoffs. Excuse me. I'm also very keen to see how Michael Bunting does for Team Canada in the World Hockey Championships. Nice to see that he's going to go and represent Canada. And a lot of Penguins, actually. Well, it looks like we've got Marcus Pettersson and Erik Karlsson for Sweden. And I believe Valtteri Puustinen and Jesse Puljujärvi for Finland as well. Chosen in front, and that nearly paid off from a broken play. Joseph. And up to Anthony Cirelli. And Cirelli with a long shot to the net, and that was a big save. And now I think the goalie may have been changed. I'm just trying to get a look at the number there. I can't quite tell. And Charlie Coyle going to skate it out for Boston. And Riemsdyk in front. Oh! Drew O'Connor finds his way to the net. Shot from distance, and there's another save by the Bruins netminder. There's Jake DeBrusk. Drops it back to Grizzly, who loses the puck to Rust. Rust with a couple of dangles, and he lost the puck. David Pastrnak, not the guy you want to get the puck to, and a nice goal by Pavel Zacha. It's not going to mean much in the grand scheme of things, but that was a very nice goal. And took advantage of a lapse in my own defensive coverage. And just over 8 minutes left here in the third. Will Boston mount a miraculous, mount a miraculous comeback? We'll have to just wait and see. Not looking well, though. Riley Smith defers to Crosby. Crosby off the boards, back to Carlson. Carlson trying to find a lane, and he does, but it gets blocked. So I guess that lane got clogged up, but the shot went off. Brandon Carlo trying to find his way into the zone. And he doesn't. Marcus Pettersson leading the rest of the blast, and a save made by Bossy? I have no idea who that is. No disrespect to them, because I mean they've made it further in life than I have. I mean, they're in a video game, and at least has I'm assuming some NHL experience, or at the very least AHL experience. But still, I have no idea who that goalie is. I've never heard of him before. I don't know what happened to Allmark or Swayman for Boston. I guess maybe it was part of that trade for Albertson or something. Shoot! Another save by this unknown netminder. As I say, season mode, you never know what you're going to get. Weird trades, weird goalies in position, but still, wow, I got killed on the face-off. 17-2. Well, it's 17-4 now. Possible throw! Save by this goalie I read as B-O-S-S-I, Bossy, but I could be completely wrong. Michael Bunting, just trying to skate in on the right side. Lane to the net, and there's another save off the pad by the elite Boston goaltender, the backup. Bunting gets a shot off the rebound. He scores! And we now return to our regularly scheduled program. And Bunting's got his second goal of the night. What a beautiful backhand, Crosby-esque. And Pittsburgh is up 8-2. It's appropriate that number 8 gets the 8th goal. Malkin now going to dump that one in. And it looks like Rakell's going to shoot. He scores! Tricky Ricky! Gets his first of the playoffs, and Pittsburgh is truly running away with Game 1. And we got the terrible towels out in full force as well. A little over a minute to go here in the third. Ludwig. Oh. He scores! Sally for Anthony Cirelli! Oh my goodness! Just waited. Goalie dropped down to a butterfly, and Cirelli took full advantage. And we're going to take in the crowd a little bit to the end here. With a final score, Pittsburgh 10, Boston 2. The Penguins have taken a 1-0 series lead. I will certainly be back for Game 2. How you doing, Iceberg? And thank you to anyone who was up this early and chose to take this in. I've been Serial Miller 1987, and I bid you adieu. Have a great day, everyone.